and welcome back to part 2 of Fallout 76 Steel Rain. Where we left off, we were supposed to meet Rahmani here in a tavern at Blue Ridge, I guess? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's get into it. Out of the blue, I spoke to Art Knapp and Paladin Rahmani. Art's niece has gone missing. Supposedly, she had to pay the Blue Ridge caravan to provide her transport into the region. The Paladin and I will meet at their offices to investigate. You talk too much, merchant. All right, let's go in.
I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Yeah. Rudy Fernandez. Oh, I'll take those. Those are nice.
Great.
Aries.
Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
Need something?
I just wanted to chat. What's the Blue Ridge? What is the Blue Ridge Caravan Company, anyways?
It is the tide, bringing in what was lost at sea. Also, we provide protection for traveling merchants.
Aries, you're great. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to you?
It never hurts to ask, but the reason I'm wearing the mask did a lot. Can't breathe without this thing now. If you ever think, hey, I'm gonna try to play God today, don't. Trust me.
All right, never mind then.
See you around.
Thanks, Aries. Oh, Aries, you're great. Okay.
Have you seen my tools?
I have not.
Never mind. I just spotted them.
Okay.
Clean up this, fix that.
Oh, so you're a
Never seemed
merchant.
to
You're
end.
just a whiny merchant. Okay.
If those raiders come snooping
Let's go
around,
in here. All right. I think we're in the right place. Hey. That's cool. That's an old coal train, right? Cool. Hello. Can I not sit down?
Ah, there you are, Inishi.
Yeah.
Friend. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Don't want to spook anyone that might be listening in.
Sure thing, Layla.
Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say?
Why, Paladin, I didn't know you saw me that way.
Oh, cut the crap. I'm being real here. There's some things we need to hash out.
Uh-huh.
Come on, pull up a stool.
All right. Sure, I could use a drink.
Great. Take a seat.
Now I can sit.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you?
Whatever'll knock me out the fastest.
I've got a container of nuclear waste in the back, but you don't look like much of a ghoul to me. So, how about a whiskey for now? Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
I'm going to need you to be standing by the end of this, you know. Salamati, my friend.
Salamati. So, about you and Night Shin.
Aw, I'd rather not ruin this. I just need a brief moment where I'm not a paladin to a headstrong, self-righteous, mutinous knight.
What made you join the Brotherhood in the first place?
Well, that's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed, but the heart of it was there. I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought.
Sounds like a good fit for you.
It was. Even knowing what I know now, I have no regrets. They were my people. My comrades. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective and influence. The elders saw my pull and experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals. What better way to prevent my meddling than to send me packing on a cross-country venture? I often wonder if they ever expected me to report in at all. to make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess.
A while ago, you mentioned another knight. Connors, was it?
Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right hand. He was really a lifelong companion. I never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother, even a father. He was always there for them. That's the part that gets to me. He was an important person to damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more.
Seems like he was a great man.
Indeed. He was the bedrock of this team. And things were never the same with Shin from then on. When we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. On top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for hearing me out. It's an honor to pass on his story. He deserves that and so much more.
Let's finish with a toast.
I think that's a fine idea. To whom?
To you.
Thoughtful, but I can't accept. How about to you, Initiate? A harbinger of change and a force to be reckoned with. Bisalamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs.
Righto.
Remember to keep a low profile.
Sure.
We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
That's something we talk about before we get in here, with all the traders and merchants.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Hi, Ares.
Ms. Mayfield, my name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Rahmani?
There it
Well,
is.
That was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash around here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for later. We're here on pressing business.
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks, then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet with you, after playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in the folks that have gone missing. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now.
Hold on, if you knew, then why lie to Art Knapp? Why refuse our help?
Plain and simple. I wanted to handle this internally. I didn't want news of this stirring up a panic, maybe causing the perpetrators to flee. Our clients paid us for safe transport, and we failed them. It was our responsibility to solve it discreetly. I'm sure you can appreciate that. As for deceiving Mr. Knapp, well, I dislike fibbing, but sometimes you've got to play your cards close to your chest, especially when lives are at stake.
I don't buy it. Sounds more like you were trying to prevent future clients from being scared off. It makes me wonder if this sudden cooperation isn't in the interest of helping others. Maybe you've just been caught.
I'd be offended by these accusations if it didn't weave such a fascinating story. Are you planning to sell that as a dime novel? Well, if you're wondering why my organization would choose to dodge your calls, Examine the attitude with which you've started this conversation. This pseudo-authority you're flaunting is exactly the type of oppression and regulation that my free enterprise can do without.
Okay, then tell us what you know. We have to act fast.
All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate.
Calm down, Rahmani. Don't you think you're jumping to a few too many conclusions here?
Despite Miss Mayfield's silver tongue, I'm not entirely convinced. Let's not start a shootout, but just stay cautious.
You rang, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
What can you tell me about the train tunnel?
The train tunnel itself isn't so important, but underneath is a top-secret gas pipeline running all the way out of the region. It's a pretty discreet route. Safe too, comparatively. Except, the most recent trip.
What are we expecting to find there?
Well, the last known whereabouts of one of our caravans. They set up camp there, but come morning, the entire place was abandoned. It was a big group, maybe around 15, including our own guard.
Wow.
You've lost that many people? And we're only just now hearing about this.
That's on me. I chose to keep this off the books. Maybe a bad call, but let's save examining hindsight for when we've gotten to the bottom of this.
I think we have what we need. Let's go.
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottling plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
Rahmani.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Well, that was stressful. Ares, you were the best part. Alright, let's go. Let's take a look at, Out of the Blue. Okay, so we're still on that. Go to Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry. Yeah. Here we are. Cozy place. Sweet. Rahmani.
Initiate. Glad you made it here safely. That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him.
Why are you so on edge, Paladin?
As I mentioned before, this isn't my first time dealing with a caravan group like this. More than once, we discovered that slavers had been using the guise of a caravan to collect and transport people. Blue Ridge using a dark corner like this for their operations only raises my suspicions. I cannot overlook the similarities.
Okay, let's go meet him.
All right, you take point. And guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
Yeah, that's about what I would expect. I am a chronic reloader. Wait, I gotta check this out. Aha! Guard note. Still can't believe I got this job. I nearly doubled my salary, and for what? To sit here and read and make sure vagrants stay out? Okay. Don't know what they're doing down there. Don't care. If they're wearing a suit or hard hat, I just wave them on through. One of our suits was running late the other day and nearly got hit by a train. Guess he forgot to check the schedule. Interesting. Okay. So that's pre-war, I think? So glad he keeps a journal. Ares! How you doing, buddy?
Well, hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
Oh my.
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Ares,
Fine.
how do you know about
Don't
this?
think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker.
I like Ares. I understand Paladins being cautious, but I like that they let me take point. Let's check this door here. Is that it? Why, thank you, sir. Internal incident report. Internal incident report for the use by Bishi? Management and HR only. Employee name, Sellers, Dominic. Incident summary. Mr. Sellers brought in several low-grade sparklers fireworks to add to a cake celebration for another employee's birthday. Incident resolution. Employee has received a relocation package. HR to inform family in the coming weeks. Additional screening measures have also been implemented. Wow. That's pretty brutal. Interesting. I'll take those things from you, friend. A Vault-Tec University jacket. Interesting. Alright, Ares. Anything I need to know about here? Oh, it's big. Ooh, ricochet. Is there more? Oh, we'll open that.
Okay, the camp's just past this door here. I'll get it open.
All right. I'll clear the room.
And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Why am I not
Speak, Ares.
surprised?
What's a holdup?
You're not gonna like this. Follow me.
Oh boy. What does it say? Gas leak alarm has been set manually. Lockdown is in place to lift
just
lockdown.
like I thought.
Verify
Let's
pipe
chat.
integrity from pump room. Oh boy. Ares. What's going on here?
Welcome to the 9th Circle of Hell. First, the good news. It's bring your own paramilitary night, so the Paladin drinks for free.
What is this place?
Just your run-of-the-mill illegal natural gas pipeline, courtesy of the fine people at the Bish Company.
Bish.
A bit before the war, Bish offered to maintain this historic train tunnel out of the goodness of their cold, corporate hearts. And wouldn't you know it, they may have had an ulterior motive.
No. Okay, so what's the bad news?
The bad news is that I can't unseal that door. Here's the quick version. Clever little me locks that door by setting off a bogus gas leak alarm.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to verify there's actually no gas leak. The door is real picky like that.
Imagine that. So why did you lock the door in the first place?
We ferried a lot of people through these tunnels. Didn't want any of our former clients trying to use it. Not for business reasons or anything. We just didn't want anyone else going missing down here.
Okay, so let's verify that there's no gas leak.
Oh, I'd love to, but there's a little problem. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left, you'll see a massive, impenetrable wall of strangler vines.
I did see that.
To verify there's no gas leak, we need to get to the pump room. One guess where the pump room is located.
Behind the impenetrable wall of strangler vines, I take it?
Winner, winner, rad steak dinner.
Ooh, yeah.
There were some engineers living down here well after the bombs fell. Looks like they lasted a few years even. Which means they had a way of fighting back the vines. Maybe start by looking for how they did that.
People live down here? How do you know?
I snooped around a bit when I first recommended the route to Joanna. There's some offices that were clearly being used as bunks for a while. Not sure what happened to them. It almost looks like they just dropped dead on the spot. That's not a bad omen, is it?
Probably not. What are the strangler vines exactly?
I don't know. They're all over this region, though. Hard as hell to cut, and they grow like they hold a grudge.
How is it that you know so much about this place?
In a past life, I used to work with these pencil-pushing sociopaths in suits.
Ah.
Well, not at this facility, but I was in the know about their various nefarious dealings in the region.
Okay, we'll find some way to cut the vines.
Mm-hmm. I'll just skulk here in the corner in case another way of opening this door comes to mind. Let me know if you have any luck. Try not to die a terrible death.
I appreciate it, Ares.
Sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Initiate.
Let's start here. This place is kind of big, isn't it? Okay, fine. There you go. We're in. I don't think we even needed to be in here, but hey guy. Wow, he really did just die right on the spot. Got any notes for me? Huh. Makes me really want to know what happened to these guys. They really did. They're all just right in place.
Initiate, look there, behind that gate.
Open sesame seed? Since there's
Seems
only
like some kind of thrown-together lab. Do you suppose they were making something to deal with the vines? I think I see some kind of chemical on the ground there. We need to find a way to unlock this door.
Thank you, Rahmani. Since there's only a few of us left down here, we've decided to stop changing the password each week. From here until eternity, it's going to be Open Sesame Seed. Why? Because I would sell any of you to the nearest raider if it meant I could eat another sesame seed bagel again. I mean, that's fair.
Open sesame seed, eh? I've always been more of an everything bagel person.
Ooh, I mean, those are good too. What is this one? Work order? IT work order. Request. Help. I entered the right password and it doesn't work. Can you guys come help me, please? Ticket notes. $5 says this jackbutt is misspelling sesame as sesame again. And it should be 8/22/8/26/14/22, not 8/22/8/22/14/22. Okay, so 8/22/8/26/14/22. I mean, seriously, we spelled the whole thing out on the board. Is this really that hard? Feel like we're getting a little stupider every day. Must be something in the water. Uh-oh. Maybe I should take that. Let's take that.
From the sound of it, they wrote the numbering system down so they wouldn't need to remember it. Must be around here somewhere.
Perfect for us. I guess I'm going to check this terminal here. New ID system. Beach has decided to start doing a new decryption system for passwords, project names, even our employee IDs. Say bye-bye to Dr. Owen Dade. And say hello to my new persona. 12, 4, 22, 13, 23, 26, 23, 22. Catchy, right? It's pretty simple, though. Maybe too simple. You just take numerical order of each letter of the alphabet and then flip it. So A is 26, Z is 1. I give it about a week before they change their minds on this. Personally, I think the new system is nothing but a stinking pile of 11, 12, 12, 11. Okay. The end. We got word of what happened up there. Guess I should count myself lucky that I'm on this shift. We didn't even notice anything was going on. Our water system is entirely insular. We've got climate control, and we've even emergency rations left in the cave-in prep closet. The world may be over, but we're still here. So I guess keep working? Vines. The vines are driving us all nuts down here. Seems like they are growing stronger by the day. Can't even cut the dang things anymore. Mel said he's developing something that should be able to weaken them. He's being real quiet about it, though. I think he's full of it, personally. Oh, not feeling great. If it's not one thing, it's another. Mel used some kind of chemical to make the vines weaker, so we've been able to keep them at bay, except the ones in the pump room, of course. We don't want whatever got trapped down there to get loose. Oh boy. Not feeling great, though. Maybe we just need some fresh air? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh boy. That's terrifying. I hear puppy dog footsteps. Are they in here? Dang rad roach. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get this door open, I suppose. What's this? Reminder about password. In case you guys forgot, we need to use the new decryption system for entering the password. Stop asking why there's no letters on the stupid machines. Take the password, convert it into numbers. Try using the mechanical engineering degrees for once, Mel.
Looks like we'll need more than just a password to get through. Some kind of code for turning words into numbers, it seems. So, I guess we'll need to find a way to change open sesame seed into a series of numbers.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, my light's a little bright. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So we need open sesame seed. 12, 11, 22, 13. Okay. So let's see. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Because I thought it would be open sesame seed. Okay, let's take another look at that. Is it backwards? Because I thought 11, or 12, 11, 22, 13. I don't understand their... Oh, it's right there. Jeez. Okay. I'm not dyslexic. I'm definitely dyslexic. Sesame. 8. 22... And then seed. 8. 22, 22, 23. There we are.
Well done, Initiate.
Thank you.
That was some impressive detective work. Let's have a look at this. Aha! My hunch was right. According to the label, they made an extremely potent herbicide. Judging from this container, it looks like it's meant to be dispersed into a larger system. No sprinklers in here, so... Dear Lord. The facility's water line? That would explain the bodies out there, but... why? They must have known this would happen. No time to dwell on that. Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. What do we got here? I admit it. Uh-oh. No one left alive, so I may as well admit it. I couldn't come up with the formula to combat the strangler vines. I found some industrial-strength herbicide in the storage room. The fancy dispenser, the formula notes, this lab station, all just a facade. At first I added a tiny bit, and it worked. No one got sick. It seemed fine. You guys thought I was really smart, and so win-win, right? They started resisting the smaller dose, had to up it. I thought maybe our drinking water's filtration system would fix it. People puking their guts out says otherwise. Oh boy. I refuse to drink it. I'd rather let the thirst take me. Sorry guys, at least I got to feel what it is like to be the smartest guy in the room for a bit. Oh boy. For anyone that finds this, I'll leave the herbicide behind. Use every bit of it and give those vines my best regards, Mel. Ah, boy. Am I hearing puppy dogs on the back side of this door? Okay. Thank you, Rahmani. Man, this guy. Looks like the vines got their revenge. Wow. Okay. So now we need to find the access point to the water system. Because Rahmani picked up the herbicide. Herbicide? Man, hearing those footsteps is driving me nuts. Makes me think they're gonna show up any second. Okay, not going that way. What is this? This looks like
Here we
something.
go.
Yeah.
This looks like it connects to the main water line.
Sure does.
Let's talk next steps.
All right.
I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the water line from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't appreciate that. Expect alarms. And the company that alarms tend to attract. Ready for a fight?
I'm always ready. I got your back.
Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here. Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. Damn. It's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here.
Of course.
Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Wow. Okay,
The
tough.
system is blocking me from releasing a sample outside this room. I need more time. Keep it up!
Oh, I really should not be reloading that often.
Gotten through to about half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines.
Ah, that's why I'm a chronic reloader.
Blocking the last gate valve now. Give
All
him
right.
hell, initiate.
You got it.
Done. The chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose.
I suppose.
Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I, wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though.
That's almost always the case. Okay, so we need to go this way. Let's go this way. What do I got in my... Let's waste this. Alright. Don't breathe that. Is that Ares sharpening something? Yes. What are you doing, Ares? Alright, I guess we need to go down here first. Oh boy. This looks like a mess. A little exploring first. So this is this the next door? Oh, this is the door that we're, or a door we're trying to get through. What was that?
Did you hear that? That doesn't sound like a feral pool to me.
I've never heard
We should
that
watch our
noise.
backs in here.
Or have I? Is it wise for me to open all these? Oh boy. This place is huge, man. Let's get out my vampires fixer. I don't like the looks of this. Pump safety console. Gas leak alarm set. Lockdown in place. In order to lift the blah blah blah, we need to do it. Verify pump integrity.
Hostile robotic entity?
What?
That's troubling. Be on the lookout.
Yeah. I don't know how or why, but I'm pretty sure that was a Sheepsquatch imposter that I heard. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh boy. Oh, please die.
I
Oh,
haven't lost my mind, have I? That was an Assaultron dressed up as a sheep?
yes.
Whatever it was, it's dead, and we should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal.
Command parameters. Why was it even here? Let's take a look. Calvin Van Lowe. Oh, he made 2 of them? Why? This Assaultron has been modified to include the following behavior parameters. Sheepsquatch mating rituals. So we nearly got mated to death. That's the one we fought originally. This one is read error, unknown parameter. 2 errors have been detected in this unit's parameters. Diagnose errors. The following are present in the unit's behavior parameters. Error 1117M. Installer Calvin Van Lowe, listed installer of Sheepsquatch mating rituals parameters, does not adhere to the guideline 4264 2077 employee ID decryption version 3.0. Please reinstall the proper guidelines. Error 729C. Potentially malicious backdoor behavior parameter installed. No associated user. Please quarantine the and identify. Intelligence quarantine backdoor parameter. Method backdoor installation, combat target prioritization, installer, mother unit 00001. Behavior locate all known Beesh employees, eliminate target employees on site. Report success to mother unit. What is the mother unit? Sub-behavior. Any Assaultron units encountered should be noted and reported to mother unit for acquisition and repopulation procedures. So we quarantined it. Okay, I guess we did it. That's alarming. Okay, I'm a little confused as to why that's here. So now we can go back. Why was it set up to do that? Who's the mother unit?
And that's that.
All right.
Time to head back to Ares. If he has
We're in.
anything to do with all this.
I doubt that very much. I like Ares. I know you're trying to be safe and all that jazz. What? Okay. Ares, you alright, buddy? Oh, you're just chilling. Hey, buddy.
Your boss looks like she's about to strangle me with one of those vines. Something happening there?
Ares, between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about reached my limit with this place. And your antics. I don't know if this is some kind of trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to get through that door and get answers. Now!
Whoa, whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on, did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Both.
Ares, the door! Now! Please!
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it.
I think you're being a little hard on Ares.
I hope you're right. I'd like to believe he's innocent in all of this, but I can't lose sight of the goal. Finding the missing people like Cassie is a time-sensitive, life-or-death situation. That comes first.
You're not wrong.
Right, let's see here. Login credentials, check. New terms of employment, yeah. Benefits enrollments expired, sure. And done. Trust me now? I'll even lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Aw.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
Oh, Ares. Okay. Now, am I hearing puppies? Is that what I'm hearing? Sure sounds like it. What do we got here? Caravan manifest. Departure confirmed. Ken Turner? Guard, Aries. Group details. Fernandez, cannery owner. Fernandez, merchant, provisions. Oh, hold on. Okay. Nope. Did I leave that? I did leave it. Okay. Alright, where were we? Minerva, merchant. Oh, plans and recipes. I would be interested. Tommy Ten Toes, guard off duty. Liza? Farmer, tea leaves. And clerk, merchant, fireworks. Arrival confirmed, Vinny. Is this the same one? No. Kieran. Group details. Dr. E. Blackburn. Wait, we know that guy. Wasn't he in Steel Dawn? Marsh, cartographer, lost in transit. Oh boy. Mechanic, Morello. Eugenie, merchant. We know Eugenie. Chapel, merchant, toys and collectibles. Brush, musician. Rollins, interior decorator. McCleary, veterinarian. Arrival confirmed, Joanna. Let's see. Libby, group details. Blackburn again. Timmerman, merchant, furniture. Johnny Bills, guard, off duty. Macquarie, translator. Schnauzer, brewer, lost. Wow. Okay. McDevitt, merchant. Holotapes, lost. Dang. Maybe ditched us to skip the bill? Okay, maybe. Departure. Blackburn again? What? Holloway, farmer, all sorts. Bernard, builder. Bo Dirt, roboticist. Mossy is a foreman. Dollard, merchant, terminal parts. Tusher, merchant, construction mats. Boy, merchant, weapon mods. Kaufman is a botanist. Fine, hunter, insects. Robbins, hunter, insects. Turner, chef. Or Turnor. Shepherd, puppeteer. Raymont, mountaineer. Nilsson, sculptor. Arrival, none. Okay. Why is Blackburn being carded so many times? Wow, they set up camp here, that's for sure. Interesting. Did I just hear a bird? In the tube we go. Well, this is cozy. What do we got here? Casey's journal. Cassie's, not Casey. Day 1, setting out. Start of the new journey foundation. Lay out the red carpet for Cassie because I'm about to turn Appalachia's agriculture on its head. I've decided to keep this little journal to chronicle all of the amazing things I see along the way. Wish me luck. Day 5. Miserable. Walking. That's all we do. We walk. Burn down building. Check forest of smoldering dead trees. Check. Oh, look. An emptied out Red Rocket gas station. What a thrilling excursion this ended up being. Oh, and to top it all off, there's a creepy bald guy in our group, and I keep catching him staring at me. Eyes to yourself, Dr. Pervert. Is that Blackwell? What? I already forgot his name. Day 15. Holy crap, a 15-day trip. So close, but so far. We're finally within spitting distance of Appalachia, but a radstorm is raging outside. We've been walking through this old train tunnel all day, and now we can't. Oops. Where did that go? Oh, crap. That was Cassie's, right? Oh, yeah. Blue Ridge delivers again. Early's notes, guard note, I admit it. Internal incidents. Where did that go? Oh, crap. Well, I screwed that up. Okay. It's kind of cozy down here. Now we've got something pointing us that way. Sail? Okay. Let's go down this way. Wow, this place is pretty huge. I hear another dog. I hear you. Rahmani? It's gonna save them all for me, huh? What do we got up here? Alright, let's try not to screw this up. Dang radstorms. Gosh bless radstorms. Of all the trips, it's gotta be my turn when the mother of all green glowing death cloud parks itself over the mire. We're going to need to camp out until this passes. This sounds like Ares. I'm already exhausted from babysitting this massive group of for the past 2 weeks. Sure, Joe's gonna be thrilled by all the transport fees, but she's not the one who's got to deal with the delinquents, uppity merchants, and that weirdo doctor that keeps joining us. At least no one's gone missing, assuming I can get them all to stay close by the camp, that is. Gaetano? Not Ares. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's see. Pepperoni roll. And a beer. That'll go down nicely. Some boiled water. Grilled rad stag. Oh, I just wasted that pepperoni roll. So glad I did that. Okay. Let's talk, Rahmani.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Are you ready to discuss what you've found?
Yes, here's everything I found.
Excellent. I'll take what you've collected. Let me take a look at what you found.
You do
I just
that.
need a minute to review it all.
Where are you going? Where did Ares go?
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
Where are you, Ares?
I see. That's concerning.
Yes,
Wait
it is.
a moment.
You know
This
what?
name.
I'll take that.
I know this name.
Yeah, he was at the base.
I think I've seen enough.
He was at
Initiate.
Atlas.
We should discuss our findings.
Yeah. Hi, Ares. Oh, I'm waiting on Ares to get here. Okay, let's talk.
Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part of this caravan group, but I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement. I'd like to be on the same page. So where would you like to start?
Let's discuss why they were camping here in the first place.
Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip until the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home.
The radstorm forced them to stay here overnight. They were vulnerable.
That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were an extra large group, too, with only one guard. Sitting ducks.
Yeah. We should talk about how they went missing.
Indeed. It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments here.
Crap, is this part of Cassie's that I didn't get to see? Was it a group of armed strangers showed up?
That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found earlier, we can assume they were these Hellcat mercenaries. The total number of people they've abducted, though, is staggering. Nearly 15 in this trip alone.
Let's go over the names on the manifest.
Right, the manifest. One name in particular really stood out to me. Did you notice it?
Blackburn.
That's right. Dr. Blackburn. Not only was he present on multiple trips, but Cassie makes mention of him speaking with the armed strangers. Likely these Hellcat mercenaries you've dealt with. I imagine Dr. Blackburn was the one employing them. I knew the name sounded familiar. I had read it in Shin's report of your very first assignment with us. Think back, Initiate. Do you recall why Dr. Blackburn had been seeking our assistance?
Wasn't he trying to help humanity?
That's right. Dr. Blackburn was seeking assistance with his experiments. Something about curing diseases and helping people.
Yeah.
I suspected it was too good to be true. And the evidence here certainly doesn't look promising. But could he really be kidnapping people?
It looks like we got our answer.
Indeed we do. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a radstorm to steal away an entire group.
Yeah.
An unfortunate end, but there's still hope of finding them. The only thing left is to report back our findings and determine Blackburn's location. You were an excellent partner in this, Initiate. This has been a humbling experience. I do believe we make a pretty great team.
We do. You know I've got your back, Paladin.
I know you do, Initiate. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm a bit ashamed of how quick I was to jump to conclusions on this matter.
Yeah.
It's something I know I need to change. But even still, I'm thankful that you continue to place your trust in me. Anyway, we should get back to Atlas and report what we found. If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and perhaps countless others. I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate. Ares, I owe you an apology.
Yeah.
My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
I'm so proud of you, Rahmani.
Water under the bridge. All of my best friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
I will take your word for it. I am sorry either way.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Oh, I see what he did
Absolutely not.
there. She learned her lesson. Oh, in Steel Dawn, we gave Foundation found them and blew themselves up with it. It was pretty great. Ares, how you doing, buddy?
I'm glad you and the righteous Paladin got the answers you sought.
What are your thoughts on what we uncovered?
I honestly wasn't following. Something about cats and rug burn, I don't know. But it would be real swell if you found this lot safe and sound.
So, Ares... Ruckburn. Who are you, really?
Who are any of us? Who are you? Who is the Paladin? Who am I? Now, that's a good question.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. And what do you know about the weird sheep robot?
Well, I know that I'm glad you killed it. If it found me first, you'd be talking to a pile of diced meat right now.
Okay, so nothing. Alright, thank you. Thanks, Ares. I'm still a little confused as to how one of the Sheepsquatch got down here. So can I take these? No, they're here for good. Let's go over this real quick, since I accidentally... Night. Okay, this is so weird. These guys showed up all of a sudden, armed to the teeth. They've just been sitting around chatting with the weirdo doctor. Everyone seems a little nervous, even the guard. Wait, they took his gun away. What the heck is going on? Oh crap, they saw me. If someone finds this, help us. Okay, that's the part we missed, but we figured it out. Alright, cool. Well, let's go back to Atlas then. Alright, here we are. Back at Fort Atlas, practically home at this point.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Even so, I think we can both agree this isn't something we can ignore.
Between
Oh,
what we
boy.
learned at AMS and the journal we recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of the super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support any action to end it.
Initiate. Good timing.
Is it though?
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then.
We couldn't have known. It's not your fault.
I never said it was my fault, Initiate. To think. The arrogance he must have had.
Enough of that.
Of course.
The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns?
Unlikely.
It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96.
Whoa. I'm not familiar with Vault 96. Do we know anything about it?
I wasn't able to find anything, unfortunately. I know every vault had a purpose, though. Like Vault 76 was meant to house the best and the brightest to rebuild America? Ostensibly. Vault 96 could be anything.
Oh boy. Where is that?
It took a bit of research to locate it, but it's well south of here. I'll mark it on your map.
And how is it related to the abductions?
Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
Of course.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious.
So what's the plan?
Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
Are you sure about this?
There's no guarantees, but we have to move on this intel. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
All right. Well, that's,
Don't mind this clutter. Atlas is a work in progress.
Dodge, what are you doing down there?
This is my place. My mission.
See him moonwalking over there? Struggling a bit. Okay, well, that is quite the mess. A satisfied conscience. The clues we found suggest Vault 96 may be tied to the missing people and the super mutant attacks and Dr. Blackburn. I need to head there to begin our investigation. So we need to go to Vault 96, and that is exactly where we will go in our next episode. Part 3? Part 2? Part 3? Part 3. Part 3. Okay. If you guys like the video, slap that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you know when I come out with new content. And, as always, leave your comments in the comment section below and I will read them. See you then.